this is Maggie Reese.
And I'm John McManamy.
And we're coming to you from outside the shack again today.
Well, why can't we be inside the shack, Maggie?
Well, today in San Diego, we don't have much sunshine. It's coming this weekend, and we're all going to die of the heat because it's going to be 88, and that's way too much for us.
Right.
But today it's like 65, and we got to have some light, so we're outside.
Okay, we're bringers of light.
We're the bringers of light. That's right.
And we're the enlightened, right?
We're the enlightened people that are going to enlighten you.
Exactly, because we want you all to be experts here.
That's right, right. We don't want to like keep this awesome knowledge for ourselves. We want to help you guys out there. So.
Okay, and we want you guys to help us out too. So, you know, if you got any comments,
yes,
YouTube or to email us, we'll flash all that information. Because this is, we're all in the same boat together.
Yeah, totally. We're all on the journey together to help each other, because otherwise, how are we going to get through this awful illness?
I want to tap into your wisdom today, Maggie.
All right, tap in.
So what we have is our little Maggie. Is this a jar or a vase?
This is like some cute thing that one of my friends gave me, and I was like, oh, I like the color.
Okay, so this is a Maggie cute thing, and it's got some special Maggie questions in it where we're going to access Maggie's knowledge here.
I know, this brain.
So I'll take one out of the middle this time. Okay.
Yeah, my stuff's definitely just life experience, I guess. My story.
Well, yeah, but look at the great wisdom we're tapping.
That's right. We're tapping some wisdom.
Because if you go to our other video where it's all about nerd topics, I'm the nerd guy. So
we have the perfect thing going here.
Yeah, we got the cool kid and the nerd.
All right, what do we got next?
What do we got? Okay, when you are in depression, what do you do to get going?
Okay, I told this to a mom yesterday because I could tell she called, or she texted me because she couldn't even call. She was in a really bad spot, and I know what it's like to wake up and you don't even want to get out of bed. You're so devastated.
Well, you know, you're part of my network because I once texted you when I was in a bad spot.
Oh yeah, when you're in a bad spot, for me, my number one thing is if I get in a hot shower.
Yep.
That is the first step from a really bad day. And then the next step is I gotta call someone and make a plan.
Right.
And that's where you did the right thing. You called me and said, Maggie, I'm in a really bad spot. We have to figure something out.
I didn't want to see tomorrow. You know?
Yes,
and that's, so this is very important to you guys out there. You gotta have a network.
Yes.
And you don't have to call everybody in the network, but
just call that one person.
Call that one person, or call 2 or 3, but yeah, call at least one person who you know is going to get right back to you. Definitely,
because I feel like that's when you need a healthy person to lift you up when you're like devastated. And I even yesterday I wasn't doing the greatest, and then I took a picture of, I was going to get in the hot shower yesterday afternoon. I worked all day yesterday, and then I still hadn't taken my hot shower. I'm like, I gotta get in that shower and I'm gonna feel better. And I took a picture of the hot shower and I sent it to my friend.
You took a picture of that. I love it.
I didn't show a picture of me, right? But a picture of the shower going, and I said, get in your shower. And then she was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And if you just get in that hot shower and get going, and then I even said to her, I said, I'll even take a Starbucks over to your house and we can sit and talk, because just the talking and the getting out.
Yeah, sometimes it's like we're in a depression. I feel we're out in space.
Yes.
And we need ground control here. Okay, so when you call somebody, that's kind of like you got your ground control, and the ground control can say, okay, you know, flip on the on button, or flip on the shower button, you know, and you're up in your space capsule here.
Yes.
So that's the first part. So you got in the hot shower now. You've physically done something.
Yeah. And from there, I get an outfit on, and these sound like little things, but like brushing my teeth.
Oh, these are big steps.
Getting an outfit, and then
I know people who are depressed, they don't brush their teeth for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and if you just get those things done, like you could just stop right there, and that's enough for the day, right? You could just be like, because when you're in a really deep depression, those would be massive steps, huge steps. Like the shower and the brushing the teeth, and maybe you just put your sweatpants on and that's good for the day. But, you know, when it's kind of like a day and I'm not in the massive depression, I mean, doing those things, I put the makeup on and then I put a cute outfit on, and a lot of times I don't leave my house because I work from my house. Right. But just putting on clothes and makeup for me just makes me feel instantly better. And I don't even see people all day, but it just makes me feel good.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that is, but
I think something physically goes on with the shower. Okay, there's you know, positive ions, negative ions. So if the air is kind of moist, I think that's negative ions, and that's somehow supposed to affect. The negative ions are supposed to affect mood in a positive way. So I've got a theory that if you get in a shower, you get a negative ions happening, and you can, you know, you can go down to Sharper Image or something and get a negative ion machine, but it's like just take a shower. It's a lot cheaper.
And I like a hot shower and I learned this trick. And it seems like a simple thing, right? But I remember I was in a really anxious, crazy spot, and I had just had a mental health thing up in LA, and I had a booth next to Andy Berman of Electro Boy.
Oh, right, Electro Boy.
And he gave me his number, and we talked once in a great while. I haven't talked to him for a few years, but I called him on a whim because at that point in my life, I didn't know hardly anyone that had bipolar.
Right.
Like we do, the intense, like bipolar 1, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone else, and I called him.
And it takes a bipolar person to understand
where we're coming from. Yeah. Yeah, and I called him, I'm like, I am in a bad spot, like how you called me.
Yeah, because I knew you understand
instantaneously. And I remember him, I was going to Del Mar to my psychiatrist, and, you know, I'm calling Andy Berman, and I'm like, I am in a bad spot. I don't know what to do. He's all, when you get home, take a hot shower. He's all, just trust me on that, and I'll never forget that, and I always do that now. So that was little thing.
Okay, before we get to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, cold shower. Now, when
there's a thing there too.
Yeah, so you can get in the hot shower, but before you get out, and I remember people telling me, you know, you end with a cold shower to close your pores. I don't know if that's true.
No, there's something there.
Okay. But I found if I don't do this all the time, if I can put it on cold at the end of the shower, you kind of go. It's kind of like plunging into a cold pool,
like a lake.
Yeah, like a lake, and you woo, and it'll put you. And you know, there's two different systems in the brain: the default mode network and the task positive network. So the default mode network is kind of like your mind in your resting state, and depressed people have difficult time getting out of their resting state, you know, kind of So I think sometimes if you have the equivalent of a cold water plunge. Boom.
Yeah, and then you're like, boom, I'm ready. Like the sweat.
Well, I'm never going to be
ready. Yeah.
But it's like, boom, I'm better.
I'm a little better than I was when I started. Yeah. And I find that
because
like
you're
swimming.
Already in that shower.
Yeah, you're already in the shower. I mean, in the summer I do tons of swimming, and that is just so awesome. I love getting in a pool and just swim. I have a pool in the backyard, and I just swim every day. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we've got a pool in our apartment complex.
And it just feels good. It feels great. So that would be a couple things there for depression. I mean, we could have a million topics on that.
Oh,
but high five.
High five. Okay.
Well, you guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and
I'll promote your book here.
Okay, we'll promote each other's books.
Yeah.
And this one's Not Just Up and Down with John McManamy's book.
And this is Maggie, and it has all her great wisdom derived from when she had a bipolar manic episode at age 19. And her next book, this is Runaway Mind. Her next one's going to be Runaway Mom, and her adventures as a runaway mom.
Yes, and John's got all kinds of interesting details about bipolar in this book, and information and other stories from other authors as well.
Including yours truly, Maggie.
Yes, including me. I'm in there.
Most awesome.
Gotta check it out.
Okay.
Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day. And get some lavender.
Lavender. Woo.
All right. picture of the shower going, and I said, get in your shower.